Welcome to Florence. So we are in Florence for the second year in a row. This time we are in Florence to see specifically two of Florence's greatest masterpieces. One is the statue of David and the other is Brunelleschi's dome. So last time when we were here, we didn't have time to see them. Actually, we spent 2 days in Florence, right? 2 days in Florence, but unfortunately we couldn't see the statue of David or the Brunelleschi's dome. See, the dome means we couldn't climb it. So this time we booked everything beforehand and now everything is set to go. So that's why we came down from Bologna in the morning, took the train and everything is set. First stop will be the Academia Gallery, where we will see statue of David by Michelangelo, and then at 12 p.m. we have scheduled the climbing of Brunelleschi's dome in the cathedral. So stay tuned, I will show you everything. I will take you with me every step of the way. Right, we reached the queue, the gallery. The queue is already starting to form, but we have the time slot booked, so anyway they need to let us in at the correct time. We still have one more hour to go, so we'll go to the church, close to the church, and get something to eat. So we'll be coming to the church later, but until we start, until it's time for the statue of David, so the ticket we got gives us access to the dome, the tower, to climb the tower, and the baptism. So let's see what we can do. Definitely the dome, and then probably the tower, and if time permits, baptism. So something I just recalled, last year April, to enter the church we were in the queue from there all the way here and to the front. There was such a long queue in April. So far there's no queue, you can see. Okay, we are in the gallery. We're in the Academia Gallery. I don't know anything about art, so just enjoy. I'm not going to explain anything. I'll show you some descriptions. Just enjoy. the statue of David. Alright, we saw the one statue of David. We just got out. How was it?
That's good. Nice.
Yeah, first time seeing. I thought it was larger than what I thought. The statue was bigger than what I thought. Yeah, anyway, I mean, let's be honest, most of the people go in there just to see the statue of David. Just like the Louvre in Paris. Everybody goes there to see the Mona Lisa. But we hardly saw people at the other parts of the gallery with the other artwork, although there are a few other works from Michelangelo himself. So yeah, I mean, unless you are really interested into art, I mean, everything looks the same, right? Everything looks the same, right? Mostly it's like religious artwork, crucifixes. So I mean, yeah, after some time looking at the same things, there's a limit to everything. So I mean, unless you're really interested in studying them, I mean, nobody will be spending more than half an hour in this. And the gallery is small, it's not that big as well. Alright, let's see you at 12 p.m. is our next dome.
It's a charm. No, this is a charm.
In the room. What's that?
Charms or bracelet charm. So you can make all this. It's a nice one, yeah.
You want one?
Let's go ahead and see.
We are at Piazza della Signora. So there's a replica of the statue of David. So the actual statue of David used to be here, but then they moved it to the Accademia Gallery. And also, if you have watched Hannibal Lecter's movies, in one of the movies, Hannibal Lecter kills some person from this building.
Io vado di là! Ammazzalo se necessario!
From one of those windows, a person starts to hang. So watch Hannibal Lecter's movie. And also there are some statues of different characters from Greek mythology, like Medusa and other statues. We'll have a look at them one by one. This is something else.
Some sort of modern.
Yeah, modern. This wasn't there last year.
Oh, this.
And we didn't see horses also, right? This is a new thing. So we have horse carriages. Last year we didn't have. That's a replica of the rape of the women we watched in the Accademia Gallery. So that's a replica. That's Medusa. And that's statue of David, replica.
Sciocca, no? Quei fisici là. Si aspetta perché si sveglia. Che si aspetta?
So this is the Uffizi Gallery. I'm not going in there, but they have statues of all famous artists and architects of Italy along the road. And then on this side we have Ponte Vecchio, the famous bridge in Florence. Ponte Vecchio. There's a lookout with a great view of Florence on that side behind me. We were there last year.
Over here, guys. Mama. Over here.
Bon, heureusement que je vais appeler le corridor d'Atari. Ah, je sais pas.
So, I mean, last time we were here in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Before the crowds, and took as many photos as we want. So, we're not really into. He just asked one couple to take one photo of us.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. The Florence Ponte Vecchio is famous for its jewelry shops. So while we are having this ice cream, I want to talk to you about Renaissance. So Renaissance, you might have heard about it. Like loosely means rebirth. So you know,
Ice cream.
during the Middle Ages, everything was suppressed by the church, and then the world entered, like especially Europe, entered a period of darkness. They called it the Dark Ages as well. Then some of the techniques and technologies of the antiquity were lost. So, during the 15th and 16th centuries, there was a movement in Europe to revive these lost art and technologies and sciences. So it was called Renaissance. And Renaissance was first centered in Florence. So that's why Florence is important in Europe. Most of the artwork that we saw today, even the churches, are the result of Renaissance. So I think you have to appreciate that while when you're in a place like Florence. So it's important to know where the queues are. So at the front, the queue is for the bell tower. The dome queue is from the left side of the cathedral. When you look from the front baptistry area, right? There are boards with the map indicating where the queues are. So in English as well. So we have to be here at least 10 to 15 minutes early in case you confuse the queues, right? I mean, when I booked the ticket, I had the option of booking literally at any time of the day. So I picked the gallery first. I don't know, I thought of doing it first. I had the option, I had the thoughts of booking the dome later in the evening because I could get the sunset, but I didn't know the exact sunset time. And after coming here, I realized the sunset's at around 10 p.m. So, I mean, starting around 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So, I mean, it's good that I didn't wait for too late because, I mean, staying here for too long also gets tiring, right?
Yeah.
In this heat. So, yeah. So, travel tip is come here early. Doesn't matter when you book, to your convenience. It's early morning or evening. Come to the location 10-15 minutes early. Yeah. And also depending on the time of the year, there may be a lot of crowds. In the morning there have a lot of tour groups, right? But now they have, I think, reduced.
Actually, yeah, in the back, right?
Oh yeah. And also maybe because it's midday now, because everybody must have gone for lunch, something. You know. Queue is moving. Okay guys, travel tip time. Quick travel tip. They don't allow bags inside, backpacks. Yeah. So you need to put the bags in here. It's marked with a board called Deposito Baghetti in blue color. So when you show them your ticket, the church ticket, they will get the luggage for free. Yeah, so that's a travel tip. So we were already at the queue. They said to put the baggage and come back. So it should be all good. Okay, we arrived, but nobody's here. It's locked. Alright, another travel tip. What happened?
Don't miss your time slot.
Okay, so because we missed the time slot, I think somebody told us that we had to wait until the next group. Okay, the security guard just let us in. Okay. 100 steps. We already know. We need to hurry up because time is limited. Can't do it fast. Stairs are narrow.
Не пикируй. Да дома не манует, шо на мамаляс. Да дома не. Гидей на манует, шо.
Sorry, it's very high up there. I'm sorry. Sorry, you're almost up.
Мышки.
Qualcuno aveva paura, non sapeva se andare avanti o indietro. Ora vediamo, appena arrivano gli ultimi li spingo.
Не лезь прямо, я сошпекта. Не лезь. Я штем командовал судьбу.
This is really cool. We can see the art up close.
The upper row is bright, shiny.
Дома мы не
Down here, the reddish dark.
It shows the hell, the devil, and the people suffering.
Не горы, не погано. Не погано.
Really tired. So I think these are the curved curves of the room. I think the last bit, the steepest. But I think
like I would not.
Alright, I made it to the top, and this is the view with climbing all that. There's the bell tower. So Florence is also famous for its leather products, leather jackets, leather bags. So yeah, leather jackets range from 150 euros upwards. I mean proper ones from proper shops. There are also leather jackets on the side of the roads, but I wouldn't trust them. Yeah, so we finished the dome climb, and let me just get out of this place. Yeah, so the dome climb was tiring. After that we were totally wasted, exhausted. Exhausted that we went straight into after getting our bags back, we went straight into a shop and like chilled for like half an hour, had some cold drinks and all that. Yeah, we are back in Maggiore Square, Piazza. I think I should take a photo with this. Since I'm in, take a photo. Right. Yeah, so the ticket we got for the dome includes the, I think I told you already, the tower, bell tower and the baptistry. However, we can't do the bell tower climb today. Her leg is already paining, so I'm tired. It's a hot day. We're not going to climb that. Baptistry probably, because nobody knows when we will be back in Florence again. So baptistry I think we will do. So my suggestion is travel tip time. Do the tower dome climb as early as possible. Right? Don't do the Statue of David first. Do the dome climb when it's cool in the morning, when you're fresh. First thing, get done with it, and then later on you can do the baptistry, and then if you have energy, you can do the tower climb later. And in the middle, you can find some time for the statue of David. It's nice to be in some shade.
Yeah.
So we are going in search of a sandwich shop. You can see people coming with sandwiches. I think we are in the right directions. So we haven't had anything to eat since we came to Florence. So
No, we had breakfast.
yeah, we just had some breakfast, but nothing after that. So yeah. Alright, that sandwich shop is right next to the steakhouse that we had Florentine steak last time. So there was some sort of queue, but they had three shops open. So I think it's the same menu. I mean, really, I couldn't really differentiate between the different varieties of sandwiches. Probably every sandwich had prosciutto and all these things. So anyway, look at this. Also, they had this lemon drink, La Lemonade. It's quite good. I'm also drinking it by this Arab Jesus. So if you're in Florence and you want to try different food unique to Florence, that sandwich is a must. I think you can select from many other sandwich shops in Florence, not the one that we went to particularly.
But that's a very popular one.
Yeah, that's a popular one, so you could try a couple of sandwich spots, like in the morning and in the evening. So we got only one sandwich because it was too much for us, for one person. So you could try one sandwich from a couple of shops, right? And then you could try wine. Wine, but the wine from the window, I think that's a tourist trap, right? I don't know if you want to.
Same thing with that the coffee that ice cream.
Coffee with the cream. Yeah, we tried that last time, the coffee, but we didn't try the wine. So wine, if you want, you can try Florentine or Tuscan wine. That's good, but getting the wine and paying extra to be served wine through a window, I think that's kind of a tourist trap. If you want, you can do that, of course, but it's up to you. And then what else? Steak.
Ice cream?
Florentine
Steak.
steak, yeah. So we tried the Florentine steak last time. near that shop next to the sandwich shop. So we had it medium rare and it was very tender, right?
Yeah, it was so good.
It was so good and we almost finished everything. It was a big T-bone steak and we've never had that much steak in our lives.
I mean, for a meal.
For a meal, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's almost like a kilo.
yeah, 1 kilo, I don't know. It's worth it and you should try that. What else? I think that's it. If you're in Florence, you must try those food that are unique to this area. Okay, we are going to the Florence Baptistery. This is called the Baptistery of St. John the Baptist. So St. John the Baptist is the patron saint of Florence. So we talked about patron saints, right? We talked about patron saints of I don't know, Como, likewise. So St. John the Baptist is the patron saint of Florence. I think that's St. John the Baptist. So St. John the Baptist, for your information, is the person who baptized Jesus. You can see St. John the Baptist baptizing Jesus in the River Jordan. Guess what? We had to leave the bag again at the storage to enter the baptistery. So we went and kept the bags and we are coming again. We are ending our Florence day trip now. I think this is kind of a continuation from our last year's trip, because we did some things that we couldn't do last year. So that's the main reason actually we came to Florence to see the Academia Gallery, Statue of David, and do the dome climb. So we've done those, and now I'm not saying that is all Florence has to offer, but you could also go out of the Florence city to explore the outer cities Unfortunately, with our time and this heat, we can't do that. But you can definitely explore Florence, the outer cities, towns, villages. There are plenty of things to do. Yeah, so I think with that we will end our trip in Florence and sign out from here. See you again in another video like this.